Hello, Mega Dudes. I am back. I'm terribly sorry for not being as active lately. It possibly must be my computer. It's full of viruses, and it's the cause of the internet not working for for me. Facebook doesn't work, YouTube doesn't work, etc. In fact, I believe my connection might be fucking up a lot, so I may need to get a new computer so I can do more on the internet than just YouTube and Facebook. So yeah, judging from this, I may not be nearly as active as I usually am. So if you're wondering when the new episodes of Mega News will be out, then that's the reason. I have too many viruses on my computer, which are causing my internet to slow down a lot. Okay, now that I've got that out of the way, today on Mega News, I'm going to be talking about something special, something many of you will probably love to hear. Ratchet and Clank are getting their own movie adaptation. Yeah, that's right. The iconic duo themselves are going to theaters in their very own movie. Yay! Why did I just say that? Well, let's find out. Escape from Planet Earth producer Rainmaker Entertainment has paired up with Blockade Entertainment to adapt the Insomniac Games franchise, Ratchet and Clank, into a 3D animated film. The goal is to release the film in early 2015. I'm sorry. So, Jerika Cleland will direct the Ratchet and Clank film based on a script by DJ Fixman, who also serves as a senior writer for Insomniac Games, and aims to maintain the game's signature dialogue and irreverent humor, staples of the franchise. Rainmaker will produce the animation as its Vancouver studio. The key talent, as in voice acting, from Ratchet and Clank will be featured in the film, including James A. Taylor, David Kane, and Jim Ward, who voiced the Ratchet, Clank, and Quark characters. They say they want to keep the voices consistent. Rainmaker president Michael Hefferon serves as executive producer, with Toon Studios' Kim Dent-Wilder and Kylie Ellis on board as supervising producer and producer, respectively. Ratchet and Clank is a world-renowned video game franchise that appeals to a broad audience, Foxhoven says. By working closely with SCEA and Insomniac, we will remain true to the game's expansive mythology, while also creating a story that will capture the imagination of those who will be new to this incredible world. Producers secured the film rights of the Sony Computer Entertainment America company and franchise developer Insomniac, who see the film as a way to generate interest in the 10-year-old series from a new fan base that may not be familiar with the property. It's meant for a mass audience and not just those who know the franchise, Foxhoven says, with the film serving almost like an origin story of sorts, revolving around how the characters came together. Added Heffron, you don't want to alienate the core people that made this franchise so successful, but at the end of the day, the game itself is irrelevant. It's all about what you're seeing on that screen. It's about going to see a fantastic animated movie. I assume Wreck-It Ralph, of course. Still, the design of the characters are based on the game characters, with filmmakers working with Insomniac's vast asset library of reference while adding new locations and characters. We're now translating the virals of what worked and making them now work for a big screen and stereotypic, says Heffron. Deal with Rainmaker and Blockade finally sets up a Ratchet and Clank film after the rights have been sought after by various producers over the years. We've always thought Ratchet and Clank would be a fantastic all-ages movie, and are thrilled about intergalactic heroes that will finally get their chance to shine on the big screen, says Ted Price, founder and CEO of Insomniac Games. Insomniac is especially honored to play a hands-on role with the film's production, including the screenplay, consulting on character development and animation, and adding support to the film's marketing. Fortunately, Insomniac is also behind the popular Spyro the Dragon and Resistance franchises, and will next release Actioneer Fuse, formerly Overtake, on May 28th. Oh my goodness, this is a mouthful. The budget of the Ratchet and Clank film is not going to be disclosed, but the Blockade produced Escape from Planet Earth for around $40 million. The companies arranged co-financing by Film Financial Services and including Rainmaker has as the lead investor along with China's CNHK, part of the Wanda family of companies. Escape from Planet Earth, released in February 15, the Weinstein Co., was Rainmaker's first feature film that earned $60 million worldwide at the box office. In addition to Ratchet and Clank, Blockade is also producing Heavenly Sword, a CG animated film that will be distributed as a direct-to-video kind of film. Oh my goodness, another direct-to-video film. Okay, so that is pretty much just about it. So, what do I like about this? Well, for one, they're actually trying to base this film upon both the characters, or scratch that, not just the characters, but the games in general, and especially the feel and humor of the games themselves. While some people were disappointed with some of the newer Ratchet and Clank games, at least they were pretty successful for the most part. But yeah, that's pretty much just about it. Ratchet and Clank are getting their own film treatment. This seems pretty interesting. I mean, for the most part, Ratchet and Clank, I'm not really that fond of, even though I've never played it before. But to be honest, this film adaptation might actually be just like the games because of this article. I'm not really that sure what the producers are going to do, but presumably in 2015, the Ratchet and Clank movie will hopefully become successful. If it ever does what the fans want. I'm talking to you, Capcom! So there you go. That's Ratchet and Clank. That is actually quite a mouthful to begin with. But other than that, thanks for coming into a new episode of Mega News. Maybe I will try to upload another episode this weekend. So this way, I don't need to worry about my other computer fucking up constantly. But again, thank you all for watching. See you all later in the new episode. Love what you saw? Click the subscribe button for some more Mega News and other stuff.